Welcome back, everybody. So, guys, in this class, we're just learning something more on the Emmet. So, you just know about the exclamatory sign and how it works. Now, if you just want to add another things, just simply add the exclamatory sign, and now you will get another structure very easily. You just need to press enter, and nothing happens. You just need to press the another characters, nothing happens. But when you just press the tab, so you can see that you just got the complete structure again. And how it's working, if you just go to the plugins area, the Emmet, in here you can see that the expand abbreviation has the tab as the keyword, so that's why it's working perfectly. So what more you want to do? I'm just going to delete that the whole things, and now you can see that I'm just going inside the body, and now inside the body we can do anything whatever we want. I'm just adding a tab here, or okay, no necessary, because these are the basic tabs, so it's okay if you just don't put the tabs here. By the way, I'm just going to do the body one, and what I'm just gonna do for now, I'm just gonna make another things. For example, if I just type, I just want to make a container or the main area, so I'm just making the div tag. If I just press the div and tab, now you can see that we just made the div tag. Is it cool? If I just press the H1, so just add a tab is for expand abbreviation. This is not necessary to press the tab. You can go to the plugins and go to the image and just click on expand abbreviation, and it works same. So that's cool. Now I'm just going down and I'm just making the div and dot or the hash. I'm adding a hash and container, and now spelling complete. And this is not necessary to type the container, especially you can type anything after the hash or the period and press the tab. Now you can see that, wow, how interesting it is. We just created the div including the id too, so that's it. That is working very perfect and sounds good. And what more, just press enter, and now I'm just making something more, just like div dot main, add a tab. Why the tab? Because the tab can expand the abbreviation for us. Now you can see that the class main, we got the main class, and we got at the top we got the id. So you got both of them. Well, we just teach you about the selector of the hash and the class and the div. Now let's just learn some more. Just suppose you just forgot to put the div, like just we're just trying to put the things like that, the div dot and thing, or the, for example, style, and add a tab, and now we got the div class style. But for example, we just forgot to put the div and just directly put the dot style or period style and just press tab. Now you can see that we got the div again. Why? What the mean of that? How we got the div? If I just press enter and just type the hash and just type here the id1 and add a tab, and now you can see that we got the div again. So now div is automatically, div can be created automatically, as you can see. But if you just want to make another ones like the h1 dot id2, or you can say h1 or I think h1, yeah, just add a tab. Now you can see that the h1 class h1 1. This is the way you can use, just press enter, and now in the same way you just don't need to type all the things, by the way. Now let's just make some childs. Just press enter, and now I'm just making a div dot, or no dot this time, just put the greater than sign and type the p. Okay, just add a tab. What this is, the p is inside the div. Isn't it interesting? Yeah, it is. Just press enter, go down, and just type here the point, or for first of all, I'm just teaching you the way. Dot li, add a tab. Sorry, not this way. Actually, I just want to make a child, so this sign actually presents the child. Okay, so you can see that I just put it the ul, and then I just tell them that I just want to make an li. So just press a tab, and now you can see that the ul and the li both are there. Just press enter, and I'm just going to do some more. And for now, what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna do something like point ul1 find ul1, and then the child. Okay, so what is telling, first of all, just simply solve these things. First of all, I just want to make a class inside the ul, then a child. Exactly, this class will be the ul, and the child we want the li dot li, or you can say li even, or whatever. Just add a tab, and now you got this thing. The class class the ul, and ul class lul1, li class li even, whatever. This is not a matter, but I just want to show you how it works. Li, we can say li list to make it more perfect. By the way, in this way we can do that. Now press enter. I just want to teach you some more. Point, just suppose I'm just making the complete structure of a website, so I'm just putting container child point header point. Now the navigation or the nav is over, add a tab. Now what is this? The container, inside the container there's a header, inside the header there is a navigation. I'm just going to make that thing again to not make you confuse. The container, so we just didn't mention the id, the div, so no issue because they will be created automatically if you just did not. Now I just want to make a child, and again I can type the div dot, but div is not necessary, so I'm just directly putting the point and header. Then I just want to make another child of the header with the class of point nav. How easy it is. But actually this is not the complete structure. We are just making a child, but we are not making the sibling. So let's just press enter. I'm not making the tab for now. And I'm just going down and I'm just typing that container. And inside the container, I just want to make that header. Or if you just want to make the HTML5 structure, first of all, I'm just making the simple one, then I'll make this HTML5 structure too. Then inside the header there is a navigation.nav. Okay, navigation has been completed. Or I think instead of just teaching you this way, I just teach you the direct way. I'm just typing the div one first, and now I'm just adding the plus sign, and I'm just adding the p, add a tab. Now you can see that the div and the p, now these are the siblings, not inside each of them or something. Okay, so how easy is to make the siblings? Just make the h1, add a plus sign, and I just add the hr, add a plus sign and add the p, and now inside the p add a child of span and add a tab. Now h1, it's starting from there. H1, the hr, the p inside the p there is a span, and now you got the things. I'm just teaching you, or actually expanding you the things. Point, the h1, the same one, okay, plus p, plus hr, oh, hr plus p. Now inside the p the span, and now plus ul, inside the ul the li. Now interestingly, first of all the h1 should be created. Just read the quotation, the short forms from the starting. I just added the h1, the class of the h1. That means, oh sorry, h1, remove the point because it will be the div tag with the class of h1, but we just want the h1 tag, so now it's okay. Now then the plus sign, that means I just want to add something as a sibling of h1, the simple. Then we just added the hr, then another plus sign, that means something more as sibling, then a child sign, that means inside the p, not all them, this but only inside the p there's a span, then again the sibling sign, then ul, then inside something which is li, just add a tab, and now you got the thing here. You can see that the h1, the hr, the p, the span, the ul, the li, and everything is there. So how cool it is, you just understood that. But interestingly, all them has no matter and nothing. Just press enter, and I just want to teach you another step. For now, just type the p. Okay, tab, you got the p. Okay, remove that. I just don't want a p, just like that. I'm just adding the curly braces. Inside the curly braces, put anything will be inside that content. Not as a child, but simple inside the element actually. So I'm just typing here, this is the paragraph, and now just go there at the end and just press the tab, and now the p has some context. Now go to the detail. I'm just pressing enter, and again I'm just making some kind of structure. I'm just typing the dot container. Now I'm just gonna make the complete structure like this one, but I just want to make it completed. Container, now inside the container a class of header, then inside the header a class of in its way dot nav. Okay, now or remove the this one and add the plus sign and the point The after that, after the header, there is something like nav. Now I just added the plus sign for using the nav, and then the plus sign dot content, then the plus sign for footer. Okay, now I just want to put some content, so add a parentheses, curly braces before the plus sign, because the plus sign means something adding. So before adding something extra, something more, I'm just adding something inside. This is the content area. Okay, awesome. And now I just want to put something in a header too. So add a curly braces and put this is the header. Okay, that's awesome. And for the footer, I'm just putting something like this is the footer. How easy it is! Just add a tab, and now you can see that the content, the header, the nav, the content, all these things has the content as much as we've added. So this is actually great, beautiful, awesome. In the next class, we'll be learning something more. Just practice all these things and make the result like that. And we'll be talking in the next class. Stay tuned and goodbye.